All right, we're going to keep this hand. We have the awesome Lone Rider into Blessed Alliance. Make your own 4/4, which is really good. Make your own 4/4 first strike trample lifelink. And you typically just go for it. If they 2-for-1 you, they get you. If they don't get you, you got an insane creature on turn 3. Well, I do admit it's not the color I wanted to see. Black and red are not the ideal colors. We wanted our opponent to play a blue or a white. Preferably just a blue, although bounce does it too. But green gets like prey upon and rabbit bite, so I guess probably every color has something they can do. All right, well, let us go for it here. We passed some good red removal. We do have the sweet Ironclad Slayer spontaneous mutation synergy, though, which is nice. Blue-red. All right. No play. Well, 3 open mana. Ooh. Ah, well, there's some good news for us. Okay. Well, we're definitely going for it now. So let's smash with Lone Rider. Would prefer to use a buff spell. Like, Spectre Reserves is close, but it's just worth it right now to make this guy big. We got to make this Lone Rider real big. So if we cast Blessed Alliance, we gain our 4 life. Flip our Lone Rider. If our opponent's got Drag Under, so be it. I mean, there's also Lightning Axe in red, but we're out of Fiery Temper range. We're out of Savage Alliance range. We're out of range of some powerful cards. All right, well, Cultist Staff is something we can beat. And also, it's very strange our opponent didn't do that pre-combat to trigger the prowess. But good news for us. So let's continue smashing and gaining life as long as we can. As long as possible. So mutation does -2, -0 now, which is good. Oh god, that's good news. Oh, still just smashing. Well, this is an unwinnable race for our opponent right now. Like, completely unwinnable. So, let's smash. And cast Ingenious Scab. We got the Sentry Purge synergy. I just noticed that. That's kind of cool. Well, I wouldn't have been able to protect anyway, so that's okay. All right. So, I guess we just purge the Niblis and smash. So let's sack up. What are my... I have a subjugator and that's it. All right, we're going to sack up planes. So we'll kill your blocker. Sack of planes. Prowess up. Attack for 7. All right. Opponent's deck looks good. Well, I mean, we didn't see much. We only saw a Niblis, a Cultist Staff, and a Reduced Ashes, but Blue-Red is a very good archetype, and it looks good against us, I guess is what I really mean. Because Blue-Red has a lot of ways, like Dual Shot and such, to deal with Lone Rider, like make mischief. So we're still going to obviously keep Lone Rider because it's just such an insane card when you can flip it, but it's a problem. So Iron Rites Cleansing for the Cultist Staff, probably not worth it. And we could do Turnicide. There's just a very, very high chance that Turnicide is going to come up. Against Blue-Red, it's like all targeted removal. It's just everything that we'd want to protect against. So I can cut like a mutation for that. I'm not completely opposed to that, actually. It's not bad. We still have premium removal in here. Right? Right? Alliance, Purge, Bound. Effort, sort of. I guess that's it. But still, that's not bad. So let's cut a mutation for a Turnicide. Give ourselves a little bit of protection, if we can. All right. We'll keep it. Extricator's a little less than ideal here, but that's all right. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna... what I'm gonna cut or what I'm gonna sacrifice to the Extricator yet. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's all good. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hey, there we go. Looking for that sack fodder and found it. So, do we want to just leave up the old Spell Queller? Probably, I guess, right? Counter that 4-drop. All right. So we still can attack with Steadfast Cathar, which is pretty awesome. And we shall. So we're going to Spell Queller. Or leave up Spell Queller, I should say. So even if I don't eat a spell, I'm just going to like eat a priest here. Desperate Sentry's not really worth the Spell Queller. I'd rather counter something than that. If my opponent doesn't make a play here, that's fine too. Alright, let's just Queller that. Let's just Queller it. Okay. So our opponent will tap the Queller, we get in with the Cathar, play the Sentry, and pass. The old Sentry Extricator synergy, though, is good. Some good synergy. We're gonna net 3 2s, which is pretty slick. And our opponent missed their land drop, right? Because they were on the play. That's good news. We've got a couple tricks up our sleeve, too, with this Bound by Moonsilver and the mutation. So just America colors. Red, white, and blue, baby. Ah, emerging. What kind we got? What kind of emerge do we have? Wretched. A wretched, wretched Griff. Sure. Would have liked it for our deck. So we're going to be able to, we can come up with how to build our own Delirium here. At this point, I guess a 3/5 is not like insane or anything. Lone Rider, yeah, it's pretty good. Don't have any current ways to gain life, though. So what can I do? I probably just Extricate her and set up for a Bound by Moonsilver. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's Extricate her, sack the Sentry, play a Lone Rider, and pass. We can do it all post-combat. See what if our priest taps anything. No taps. Well, guess we're not doing anything anyway. So we'll play the Extricator, sack the Sentry. Play the Lone Rider. And pass. Illuminator. Okay. Might get gotten by a Savage Alliance, but we'll see. Ooh. Borrowed Grace. That's pretty good. So let's say I smash with everything. I think we're just going to do that. So now our opponent's tapping. And they use their red mana. So let's say I swing with everything. My opponent could still block the Lone Rider. Sadly. But the problem is if I pre-combat the Bound by Moonsilver, then... I see the dilemma. I feel like our opponent's likely to block the Lone Rider. And they're at a healthy enough life total where they can afford to take some damage this turn. They're not really in trouble. So I guess we are going to Bound by Moonsilver the Wretched Griff. Which I guess means I should have done it pre-combat. But even if I had, I wouldn't have been able to use Borrowed Grace this turn. I was worried about Savage Alliance. I just can't do anything about it. And I think, like I said, I think our opponent's going to... I think our opponent's going to end up blocking the Lone Rider if I attack with everything. So I guess if I had bound... Oh, you have the Behemoth? Well, guess I'm glad I didn't attack then, but now we lost our Bound by Moonsilver. Alright. A little bit of a problem here, I guess. Unfortunately, It That Rides Is One is also not a human anymore. No reason to mutation that. Might have to do it on the 5/7 later. Collective Effort. Now that is a slick spell here. So our opponents don't have any enchantments, but that certainly does not matter. So let's tap our Extricator and we'll destroy the Behemoth and put a counter on. That's good. Yeah, as mentioned, those are the only two we can do. So kill this, pump my team, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Still have the mutation. Keep in mind. Talk about a timely top deck. So we could mutation to protect our horror. You know, honestly, it's not that bad. Our opponent takes 9. Left with 2. I think we're going to do it, actually. I'd rather keep my 4/3. Yeah. Now, I mean, with Borrowed Grace, we have just got an army here. All right. There it is, baby. Nice. All right. Got there. Nice. We'll see in round 2, right? Well, unfortunately, opponent stole our good emerge cards. I was kind of wondering why we didn't see an emerge, but what did we really get? I guess we got some kind of cool synergies. We got some premium removal. We got some powerful bombs like Collective Effort, Spell Queller, sort of a bomb. Yeah, we got the Purge and the Bound and the Lone Rider and the Censor. Our opponent got the Slick Emerge and like the Tap. So, as per usual, me and my opponents steal cards from each other and both end up with good decks. It's kind of a running theme of this format, I've found. All right, we'll see you in round 2.